Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. This past Sunday, October 9th, 2016, the Simpsons cartoon, the parody of American culture, had its 599th episode. The episode was called The Town. It was about the family, the main characters, moving from Springfield to Boston, Massachusetts. And part of the narrative was Bart Simpson becomes a big fan of the Boston Americans, very much like the Boston Patriots, who are now the New England Patriots. This episode came out the exact same day that Tom Brady was making his return to the Patriots from the supposed Deflategate suspension. This is further proof of how The Simpsons is not written by just any ordinary funny person or man. He is part of a network that truly controls the information flow of this society. There's a reason The Simpsons has so many cartoons that coincide with what is going on in real life at the same time they come out. From the death of David Bowie to the recent cartoon about Arnold Palmer's to start this 28th season 2 Sundays ago. The same day Arnold Palmer died, the same day the Simpsons cartoon had a heavy focus on Arnold Palmer. So anyway, now an episode about Boston football, the day Tom Brady returns to the Patriots. Check this out. This is awesome. By the way, let's start here. Simpson, the name of the family in the cartoon in Gematria sums to 33, just like the town, just like Cleveland. Cleveland's the only city in the entire NFL that sums to 33. The day Tom Brady returned, the day this episode came out, the Patriots won with 33 points, 33-13 over the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, Ohio. For a little more knowledge, Michigan equals 46, like the sum of the game. Tom Brady went to Michigan. This year there were big headlines about him playing catch at Michigan with Jim Harbaugh, 46 days after his birthday. Tom Brady was drafted 199th overall by the Patriots in 2000. 199 is the 46th prime number. Tom Brady, loser of Super Bowl 46 against the New York Giants, NYG 46. This episode, it also comes out in October, the only month with 33 gematria, October 9th. This was the 599th episode of The Simpsons. 599 is the 109th prime number. This episode came out on 10/9, October 9th. You know, kind of like 109. What else is interesting about that is it had a lot to do with football. 109 is the 29th prime number. Football equals 29, Ohio 29, Ohio the birthplace of football. Tom Brady in Ohio, winning by the numbers. Tom Brady attached at the hip with Bill Belichick, who began his coaching career in Cleveland, Ohio, with the Browns. He got his 227th career win in that game. Remember, 22 divided by 7 gives you the number for pi, having to do with cycles and circles, like entertainment seasons, The Simpsons, the NFL, the weather, the world we live in, elections. We live in a world of circles and cycles. 22 divided by 7 is 3.14, the number for pi. If you write out 22 divided by 7 as words in gematria, sums to 314, a lot like 3.14. The name Simpson, with the S exceptions, also sums to 51. If the Patriots end up in Super Bowl 51 this year, remember this news story. It came out exactly, or not news story, this Simpsons cartoon, and the date of Tom Brady. This cartoon came out exactly 119 days before the upcoming Super Bowl 51. Simpson equals 33, Pythagorean gematria, 51 with the S exceptions. S can be worth 1 or 10. Watch my How to Gematria video to understand. S, the only letter you have to compress 2 times. That's why it's 10 or 1. But anyway, with regards to 119 days until the Super Bowl, this Patriot-centered episode, corresponding with the NFL season. Master plan equals 119, all-seeing eye, Star of David, Springfield, the town that the Simpsons moved from. Some people speculate that the Simpsons are supposed to live in Ohio. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that rumor before. Here's something else interesting. In the cartoon, the team was called the Boston Americans. October 9th is the day that leaves 83 days left in the year, same day the cartoon debuted, the same day Tom Brady returned, who's born on 8/3, August 3rd. Football equals 83. Peyton Manning born on the 83rd day of the year. Tom Brady born 8/3. Americans equals 83. Like the football team, the Boston Americans. In simple English gematria, Simpson also sums to the town. Zionism, Masonry. This is who runs the world. This is who controls your media, the news, the sports, the cartoons. It's a gang. They rule us through the television. The all-seeing eye in this world, the most powerful of one, is the TV that's programming the mind's eye of the masses. And a lot of people program with things such as The Simpsons. Simpsons, as the show's called, has the gematria of parody. You know, it's a parody of us, mocking us. So there it is, Truth Seeker. Another example, proof positive, gematria is the truth. This is what's going on in the world. This is who's ruling over us. Before we go, I'll remind you of this. Last year, USA Today's The Big Lead wrote this article about me before the Super Bowl because I figured out the Super Bowl before it happened. I said in November it would be Broncos over Panthers. I said there'd be a Black Panther tribute. I said Von Miller would be the MVP of the Super Bowl. All of that came true. The week before the Super Bowl, this article was written. January 27th, USA Today making fun of me. They call me crazy, all sorts of names. At the very end of the article, I get a nod, though, that I'm on the right track. You know, that there's a lot of truth to what I'm saying. He says my blog is vile. He says 47,000 other vile things. We're going to talk about the number 47. The first Super Bowl in the 47th season, 47, the number of the Freemasons of building Euclid's 47th problem about how to establish a foundation. He says he doesn't think it's the Freemasons. He says he thinks it's the Stonecutters, which is a nod to the Simpsons cartoon, The Stonecutters. Let's watch it real quick. Check this out. This is Freemasons.
Who keeps the metric system down? We do. Who leads Atlantis off the maps? Who keeps the Martians under wraps? We do. Who holds back the electric car? Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? We do. Who robs Kate Fish of their sight? Who rigged every Oscar night? We do.
So while people are laughing at the cartoon, the parody, they're laughing at the truth of this world. The Stonecutters, a nod to Freemasonry, Freemasonry who established this nation, who abides by these principles, gematria, numerology, who controls our TV. This is how they know to make the cartoons sync up by the numbers with the actual football games that coincide with the other narratives of the fake Tom Brady suspension because of Deflategate. It's all a joke by the numbers. We're being laughed at. With regards to him saying 47,000 vile other things, notice his name is Phillips. He says in the article that I might be using a fake name. This man is probably using a fake name. His real last name probably ends with Steen or Berg. Phillips equals 47. Again, this is a very important number to the Super Bowls. First Super Bowl in the 47th season of the NFL. Super Bowl 47 had the 33-minute blackout. This year's Super Bowl 51, the 47th Super Bowl of the modern era. The reason he used 47 is, again, because these people speak in the language. 47 is about how to establish a foundation. Think about the first Super Bowl. Very special number. Lots of parallels between football and Christianity. Sunday. Special number to the gang here, 47. Words such as obey, judge, gavel, authority, all 47. You know, and he passed a judgment. And what he said, I had 47,000 other vile things to say on my blog. And, you know, my blog is pretty much all truth. Saying what's going on in this world, how they're doing it, who's responsible. The powers that be, they don't like it, so they got to mock it and make me seem crazy. You know? The only people who are truly crazy are the people who've seen more than 5 of my videos and think this is a coincidence. That should be the new definition for crazy. Crazy is witnessing Zachary K. Hubbard's work, watching more than 5 videos, and thinking it's crazy. Thinking it's a coincidence. That's a true litmus test for crazy. You know? Arnold Palmer dies the same day the Simpsons make a show about Arnold Palmer's. If you didn't see my video on the Steelers game in the Arnold Palmer tribute, Arnold Palmer born in the same town where the Steelers practice, all by the numbers, all synced up. It goes to show this is also not just a joke. People are being ritually murdered or being made to fake their deaths by the numbers, which either way is a disgusting practice. And it needs to come to an end along with Freemasonry, along with mockery and denying truth, hate for all things good. Till next time, Truth Seeker. Encore Truth Seeker. I was making the point about 47 and I forgot to top it off. The song we just listened to, mocking us about Freemasonry, it was called We Do, 47, In Our Face. It's time to put an end to the mocking. Till next time.